Hello children, I once again welcome back you to the session. I have described you about the clinical thermometer. Okay, so these readings are graduated inside this. Yes or no? Inside this mercury is filled. So if you want to take the measurement, if you want to measure the temperature of a body, what will you do? Yes, we need to keep the temperature under our tongue or under our arms to measure the temperature. So here the temperatures are graduated from 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius. So these divisions, whether you are able to remember, if it has 5 divisions, one division is equal to 0.2 degrees Celsius. If it has 10 divisions, one division is equal to 0.1 degree Celsius. Okay, look at here. Clinical thermometer is used for measuring only the body temperature because here the readings does not go beyond 42. Look at here. What is the correct way of measuring temperature? We have to keep the thermometer straight to our eyes. And what are all the precautions that are to be followed while using the clinical thermometer? The first one is wash the thermometer before and after use by using an antiseptic solution. The second point is note that the level of mercury is below 35 degree Celsius. Note that the level of mercury is below 35 degree Celsius. Okay, if not, give few jerks to the thermometer. Okay, after that, so we have to keep the thermometer straight while we are taking the measurement. And what is the next thing? So after use it should be washed and the thermometer must be handled with care. So these are all the precautions that are to be followed while using the clinical thermometer. And then what is the next one? Okay, what is the use of kink? Now you are going to tell me what is the use of kink in clinical thermometer. Yes, tell me children. Yes, very good. So the kink helps in the falling of level of mercury. So if the kink is not there, what happens? In laboratory thermometer, we used to take the readings when the thermometer is kept inside the solution which the reading is taken. But here, while you are using the clinical thermometer, the reading is not taken as it is when the thermometer is inside our mouth. So the thermometer has to be taken out and then the reading is measured. So if the kink is not there, what happens? This mercury level will fall down. This mercury level will come down. So we are not able to get a correct reading. So this kink helps in the level of mercury to stay as it is for few minutes. So that we can take a correct reading. Okay. And then one more thing, where we need to hold the thermometer, whether on the bulb? No. We need to hold the thermometer on the top because if you are holding near the bulb, what happens? Our body temperature will also be included. So the temperature level of mercury still rises. We are not able to get a correct measurement. Okay, this is the use of kink and the precautions that are to be followed while using the clinical thermometer. And the next one. What is the next one, children? Yes, laboratory thermometer. What is the, see, I am going to describe you about the laboratory thermometer first. So this laboratory thermometer also has a bulb inside which the mercury are filled. So here it has a long narrow glass tube and in which the capillary tube. So inside this capillary tube only the level of mercury rises. And here the temperatures are graduated from minus 10 degrees Celsius to 110 degree Celsius. minus 10 degrees Celsius to 110 degree Celsius. Okay. But laboratory thermometer does not have kink. So why? We are going to take the reading when it is inside the water. If you want to measure the boiling temperature of water or the temperature of water or oil or anything, so we used to keep the thermometer inside it. So then and there we are going to take the reading. So there is no need of kink. And then what are all the precautions in the use of laboratory thermometer? So it is same as the clinical thermometer. It should be washed before and after use, handled carefully. And then what are the other things? While we are taking readings, the thermometer must be kept straight erect. It must not touch the bottom of the beaker. Look at here. It must not touch the bottom of the beaker, and then it must not touch the sides of the beaker also. Okay. Due to the overheat, this thermometer may break. So why it must not touch the bottom? Because we are going to heat something. Consider we are heating a water. So the temperature of the bottom is very much higher. So this bulb may break. So the thermometer must not touch the bottom of the beaker and the sides. It must be kept erect without touching anything. And one more thing is, the solution which is to be measured must be immersed. Consider if you are going to measure a water, so this bulb must be covered with water. That bulb must be covered with water. So if it is out, consider the water is here, the bulb is here. We are not able to get the correct temperature. So the bulb must be completely covered by the water or the solution which we measure. Okay. And shall we go for the next one? Look at here. What is the similarity between the clinical and laboratory thermometer? What is the similarity between the clinical and laboratory thermometer? So both of them have a long, narrow, uniform glass tube. Both of them have a long, narrow, uniform glass tube, and both the thermometers have bulbs. Inside, mercury is filled. Inside the bulb, what is filled there? Mercury is filled inside the bulb. And then now we are going to see the difference between the clinical and laboratory thermometer. Look at here. Clinical thermometer is used to measure the temperature of body. Laboratory thermometer is used in laboratory. And then here the readings are graduated from 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius. Whereas in the case of laboratory thermometer, it is minus 10 degrees Celsius to 110 degrees Celsius. Here the kink is provided to prevent the fall of mercury. Here there is no kink. And jerks are given to lower the mercury level. I said right, the mercury level should be below 35 degrees Celsius. And then here no need to give jerk because that mercury level will fall automatically. And then temperature can be read after removing it from the source. Here the temperature is read while it is being in contact with the source. So these are all the difference between clinical and laboratory thermometer. Shall we go to the next one, children? Yes. So now we are going to discuss about few question answers. Okay, few multiple choice questions. So what is that first question? Look at here. X and Y. Consider X is something and Y is something. So the temperature of X and Y are measured. The temperature of X and Y are measured. The temperature of X and Y, body temperature is measured. X is found to be 98.6 Fahrenheit. 98.6 degree Fahrenheit. And Y is recorded 37.6 degree Celsius. So here the X temperature is given in Fahrenheit and Y temperature is given in degree Celsius. Okay, which of the following statement is true? You have to read these four statements and tell which is true. X has higher body temperature than Y. whether the temperature of X is greater than Y, and then X has lower body temperature than Y. Both have normal body temperature. Both are suffering from fever. Now you need to know the value of these two, whether these values are equal or not. Whether the 98.6 and 37 are different or same, children? Yes, 98 and 37 are same or not? I will show you once. Look at here. So, look at here. 98 and 37 are same or different? Yes, both of them are same. So, what is the normal human body temperature? It is 37 degree Celsius. So, whereas in the case of Fahrenheit it is 98.6 and in the case of Kelvin it is 310 Kelvin. So, now you have come to a conclusion. Both these are same. The numbers may vary, but the Fahrenheit and Celsius 37 and 98 are same. So, the normal human body temperature is 37 degree Celsius. Now, you have a clear idea about this. Okay. Now, shall we find the answer for this question? Okay. Look at here now. So, 98.6 and 37 are same. X has higher body temperature than Y? No, both are same. Yes or no? X is lower than Y? No. So, both are suffering from fever? No. 37 and 98 are normal human body temperature. So, what would be the correct answer, children? Yes, the correct answer is option C. Both have normal body temperature. What is the correct answer? Both have normal body temperature. Shall we go to the next one? Okay. When you touch a cold object, what happens? Okay. Heat flows from our body to object, or temperature flows from our body to the object. Otherwise, heat flows from object to your body. Temperature flows from object to your body. First, you need to get an idea here. Whether the temperature can flow? No. Temperature is only a unit which is used for measuring the heat. Temperature is only a unit which is used for measuring the heat. So, temperature do not flow. So, here both these answers are wrong. Okay. Temperature do not flow. They have given here temperature flow. So, this is not the answer. And look at the next one. Heat flows from your body to the object. Heat flows from object to your body. So, the object is cold. What happens? So, the coldness appears where there is absence of heat. So, if we are touching it, what happens? The heatness from our body will flow to that object. So, which is the correct answer? Option A. Heat flows from our body to the object. Our body normally has some heat. Yes or no? So, the option A is the correct answer. And then look at here. 1 liter of 30 degrees Celsius, 1 liter of water at 30 degrees Celsius is mixed with 1 liter of water at 50 degrees Celsius. So, 30 degrees Celsius water and 50 degrees Celsius water are mixed together. And what will be the temperature of that water now? So, 80 degrees Celsius, more than 50 but less than 80, 20, between 30 and 50. So, what is this here? 1 is compared to here 30 is less, 50 is high. So, if we add both this, what happens? 30 plus 50, 80, it would become 80? No. So, both tends to neutralize each other. Okay. So, this 50 degrees Celsius with hotness will flow towards the 30 degree. It will not become more than 50. Okay. So, it will not be 30. It would not become too low also. So, the option will be between 30 degree and between 50. 30 and 50. Neutral between the 30 and 50. Okay. So, children, up to this, I hope you all would have understood. If you have any doubts, clarify your doubts with me. I thank you all for listening our class. patiently. The remaining we will continue in the next class.